Hi, I'm Lila. I'm a Japanese living in Tokyo for 20 years. In this video, I'll be going over how to get yourself an IC card. 1. What is IC card? 2. How to get IC card? 3. How to acquire the standard IC card? How to use it at stores? I hope you find this video helpful. To get to all the places you want to see, you'll be riding lots of Japan's world-renowned public transportation. To have SUICA or PASMO is key to enjoy Tokyo sightseeing by public transportation. The IC card is a prepaid tap-and-go payment card provided by train companies to ride you without buying train tickets each time. In addition to paying for trains, SUICA can be used to buy drinks from vending machines and make purchases at convenience stores. I show how to get an IC card in Tokyo area. In Tokyo area, IC card is known as SUICA or PASMO. In Japan there are 10 different IC cards, but the function is all the same and you can use one area card to another area without any problem. SUICA, ICOCA, TOICA etc. In Tokyo and other major cities, IC cards can be used without any problem. However, not all IC cards can be used on all railroad lines in Japan. For example, they cannot be used in Shikoku, and may not be used on buses in some remote areas. How do you get one? You can no longer purchase the regular SUICA or PASMO due to the semiconductor supply shortage. It is reported that both companies are aiming to resume IC card sales around spring 2024, but it is unclear whether this will happen. What's the alternative? Well, in other parts of Japan, you can still buy the normal IC card like the ICOCA in Osaka and Kyoto area or TOICA in Nagoya. The IC shortage happens only in Tokyo area. But please check web for other area, since situation might be changing. In Tokyo, the only way to get them is in a commuter pass format. But you're visiting Tokyo and you need one now, of course no need to buy a commuter pass. You have two options, the Welcome SUICA and the PASMO Passport. They offer the same capabilities as the regular SUICA or PASMO, but they only last for 28 days from the day of use. After 28 days, the card will be disabled and you will not be able to recover any money on the card. If you really want to get 10 years pass, there's a backdoor, which I'll explain at the end of the video. How do you get the Welcome SUICA or PASMO Passport? Most visitors typically obtain it upon arrival at NARITA or HANEDA Airport. However, there have been changes in the availability of IC cards. Currently, the Welcome SUICA card is exclusively available at HANEDA Airport, while the PASMO Passport can be acquired at both HANEDA and NARITA airports, as well as at several subway stations. I've included the link to the description for further information. Considering that you can obtain the PASMO Passport at select major stations in central Tokyo, it might be wise to purchase tickets with cash from airports to central Tokyo initially. This way, you can avoid potentially long lines during peak flight hours. Subsequently, you can conveniently acquire the PASMO Passport at a subway station where queues are likely to be shorter. From now on, I show you how to get one at Haneda International Airport. It is sold at Haneda Airport Terminal 3, Tokyo Monorail. I've added a link to the description below. The ticket counter is open from 6:45 to 8 p.m. The Welcome SUICA ticket machine was easy to spot right next to the monorail entrance just after leaving customs and arrivals. The PASMO Passport was on the other side of the hall next to the Kikyu line entrance. The PASMO is purchased in person. Both card does not need deposit, and no difference. Just get either one with a shorter line. From what I could see, there was only 2 machines in the airport, so getting there before the rush is ideal. If you are traveling alone, you have no choice but to line up. If you are with someone else, I recommend that one person stand in line for SIM and Wi-Fi rentals and the other person stand in line here. At Narita Airport, to obtain the PASMO Passport, go to the train area where you'll find the KC information counter on the left. Join the queue and purchase a card from the counter. If the line appears excessively long, I suggest not to wait. Instead, procure your ticket from the vending machine and acquire the PASMO Passport at a more convenient location in central Tokyo. Child SUICA card is also available. Child under 6 years old, who is accompanied by an adult is free. Children up to 12 years old, and until the March 31st that follows their 12th birthday needs to have a child SUICA. Here are the steps to get your very own Welcome SUICA by the vending machine. So you come up to the machine and you can select English or Chinese or Korean or Japanese, and in this case, I got an adult card. And I put 1,000 yen on there, but I would recommend putting 5,000 yen or even 10,000 yen on there because you will be able to use the money. After that, you put your money in, and then if you want a receipt, you press the receipt button. After a little while, the card will come out, as well as your receipt and your reference paper. The maximum chargeable amount is 20,000 yen. From here on, I'll explain how to obtain the standard IC card. As previously mentioned, the standard IC card is not available for purchase. However, there is alternative method. The alternative method is to acquire a value ticket on PASMO from the subway station. Do all subway stations sell value tickets on PASMO? The answer is no. I just went around checking out all the subway ticket gates along the Yamanote line. Here's what I found. Unfortunately, the big stations like Tokyo, Ikebukuro, Shibuya, Meguro, and Akihabara don't have PASMO cards available. So if you're at any of these stations looking to grab one, you're out of luck. You'll have to try another station. The Metro one-day trip ticket costs 600 yen, while the Toei one-day trip ticket costs 700 yen. If you want to cover both areas, the ticket costs 900 yen. It might get a bit complicated trying to figure out which ticket covers which routes, so I recommend going for the 900 yen ticket to cover both areas. The flow is here. You come up to the machine and you can select your language. Press Value Ticket button. Press Purchase Toei One-Day Economy Pass. With new PASMO without name. It asks 500 yen deposit, then total amount comes to 1,200 yen. I put 1,200 yen on there. After a little while, the card will come out, as well as your receipt and your reference paper. After the ticket expiration day, you can continue using it as PASMO. It is rechargeable and you can use it for your next Japan visit. If you decide to get it at airport, buy first train ticket with paper type. And try to get the value pass from the next day. Or if you miss to get one at the airport by reasons, this PASMO would be your option. And here's another important point, if you need a PASMO card for kids, don't bother trying to get one from the vending machine. Even if you manage to find a station with PASMO cards in stock, you won't be able to purchase a kid's PASMO from the machines. That's because they need to verify your child's age before issuing one. So, remember to ask the gate staff for assistance if you need a kid's PASMO. What if you have lots of balance when you are leaving Japan? Don't worry. In addition to paying for trains, SUICA can be used to buy drinks from vending machines and make purchases at convenience stores. It can also be used at Don Quixote's Uniqlo. You can also use your SUICA at some duty-free stores at HANEDA and NARITA. So you can use up all your remaining balance and pay for any shortfall with your credit card. This way, you don't have to throw away the remaining charge. How to pay at the store? Check whether they accept IC card. At the shop counter, you just tell them SUICA da. It means I'll pay with SUICA. If you use self-service counter, press this sign. At the convenience stores, you are able to charge the card by cash at ATM machine or the counter. At 7 to 11, all the machine can be used for charge. At Lawson some of machine have function of SUICA charge. Those machine also tells you the balance. If you were an iPhone user, I would recommend mobile SUICA. I will make a separate video on this since the additional explanation makes the video too long. Using iPhone wallet app, you can charge the app by your credit card. That makes your stay easier. No need to prepare cash in yen. Please let me know what you think in the comments or if you have any questions. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me. I'll see you in the next video.